Hey guys, this video is about bullying and it has been kindly sponsored by Vodafone and their Be Strong campaign. More on that later. I think to different extents we've all been affected by bullying in some way, and I just wanted to talk about all the different types of bullying. So there's being called names, being put down and humiliated, especially in front of other people. There's being teased, there's being pushed and shoved and having money or possessions taken away from you or messed around with, having rumours spread about you, being threatened or intimidated, being physically hurt, and this last one is one that not many people might think is a form of bullying, but it's exclusion, so being ignored or left out of things. And then there's cyberbullying, which is all of those things, but it's happening online or on your phone, just with technology. People could make a website about you saying embarrassing or untrue things. There could be mean texts or embarrassing photos that have been put online that you didn't want to be online. And again, people can create group chats or post photos of events that you weren't invited to. Also, bullying doesn't really go away when you're an adult. I used to think that it was something that only would happen in schools, but it can happen at whatever age amongst your friends, or there could be workplace bullying. So really anyone can be affected by bullying, and if you're an adult that is affected by bullying, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I just wanted to say that if you are being bullied, please tell someone. It's the first step in getting help with how to deal with it. Also, when it comes to cyberbullying, even though it might be really hard, it's important to keep a record of everything that goes on. So screenshotting websites or texts or photos, anything. You don't have to look at them again because obviously that could be quite upsetting, but if you do end up going to the police, that's your evidence. I was bullied for a bit in school, which I've never really spoken about online before, so I thought I would share that story with you now. When I had just started secondary school in years 7 and 8, I was about 12 years old. There was one girl who, for some reason, decided to target me for her bullying. I had a nice group of friends, but this girl just singled me out. She would tell me that I was ugly and say things like, "Ooh, don't you pluck your eyebrows? They look so gross." And it would make me feel awful about myself. But hey, my thick eyebrows are fashionable now, so joke's on her. At the time, I was having a flare-up of ulcerative colitis, and I was on steroids for treatment, which made my appetite huge, my cheeks bloat, and gave me severe acne on my forehead. She would call me fat and chubby and say that I looked like a hamster. One day she did something naughty in class and the teacher sent her out. The teacher then asked me to take a look in the corridor to see if she was still there. I saw her hiding behind a corner and I went back in and told her what I saw. The teacher went out to get her to come back in, and she came storming back in the classroom towards me yelling, "I wasn't there, why are you lying? You didn't see me," and punched me in the face in the middle of the classroom. It really hurt and I started crying. I was absolutely terrified of her. I think she must have grown up over the summer because I didn't really have any trouble with her year 9 and onwards, but it wasn't a great experience of feeling anxious and scared every time I saw her or had a class with her. Even though I did experience bullying, I'm quite lucky because this was before smartphones, so I didn't really have to deal with that much cyberbullying. I actually got my first phone when I was 12 and my first smartphone when I was 20. Technology creates more avenues for bullying, but it can also create more ways to communicate support. Vodafone have launched these Be Strong emojis. There's a whole selection of them, and the idea behind them is that if you witness someone being bullied either online or in real life, you can send them this emoji just to show that you see it and that you care. It allows the person who's being bullied to know that they are not alone and there is support out there for when they're ready to talk to someone. You can download the Be Strong keyboard from Vodafone in the App Store, or you can find the Be Strong emojis in the emoji app. Also, for each view, like, and share of this video, the Vodafone Foundation will donate £1 up to £100,000 to these charities. So please like this video and share it with your friends so we can raise as much money for charity as possible. The maximum amount of £100,000 includes views and likes of Vodafone's emoji messages, this video and other supporting videos throughout Twitter, Facebook and YouTube until the 20th of February. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any advice or supportive words for anyone who is being bullied, then please leave them in the comments so people can read them. Don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos every week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!